Hello. I hope you've been watching the videos. And when I was looking at this, I'm thinking it is a darn good thing I don't do hair tutorials. Oh well, I was outside. So, as promised, yesterday we read the story, How to Catch the Easter Bunny. And I was actually thinking that these are entitled pretty funny because they don't actually ever catch what they're trying to get. So I'm going to put this here. Oh, it's a little bit in the light, but that's okay. And the other thing is, I found this guy. And I wanted to show you how absolutely cute this was. You ready? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's so super nice? Are you gonna lay down and watch? Like, is that not classic? It's a magnet on his nose. And when the butterfly has a magnet in it too, touches it, doesn't it make you feel like Easter's coming? Guess who's here? Surprise! I didn't even know where he was 5 minutes ago, and then as soon as I come in front of this camera, Gus is our #1 student. I can't wait to do his report card. I think it has the potential of driving people crazy, but it doesn't drive me crazy. And Echo likes it, and Gus likes it. That's all that matters is us and them. Right, guys? So we're going to put Peter Cottontail, cutest rabbit ever, up there. So I'm going to get some Easter colors. Is there such a thing as Easter colors, you think? Because Easter eggs can be so many colors. These are pretty good. I don't think I have a pink. What a mess, eh? That's what happens when we throw everything in my car. Huh. Ta-da! Okay, so before we write, we always have to do our brainstorming and come up with some ideas. And I thought today we would do a web. So we'll come up with a web of some of the words we know, some of the things we know about Easter, some of the things we know about rabbits, some of the things from the story, and then we'll see if we can put it together. Now, I know some of you have already written your story because your parents have taken pictures of them and sent them to me, and they're pretty good. So good luck catching the Easter Bunny this weekend. So I'm going to put in the middle. I'm just going to put it on this side like we would in class because I think that's the side I'm used to. So we need to put in the middle, how to catch the Easter Bunny. Because we're going to see if you guys are actually going to be successful at this. I had a friend who made, hi, Ivan. I think we're having an Easter parade coming through. Easter parade coming through in my house. So how to catch the Easter Bunny. Let me see if I should make me try and put this a little closer. And whoa. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, so what do we know? We know that Easter is in April. We know that it is a holiday, right? We know that it is in spring. We know that it is about a rabbit. We also know that there are chocolates. And then, or we could put treats, but there's also, I'm in the way, I know, but hold on. Candy and eggs. So we know that there's chocolate and candy and eggs. We also know that there is a hunt. So we get to go on a hunt. So he spends some time hiding stuff. Now, one of the things we do know is magic is involved. Impossible without some magic, right? Which is some of the best part of our world. Magic is involved. So, what else do we know? We know that he comes at night. Ooh, likes carrots. Look at all these ideas. So fast. Likes carrots. We know he's fast. So we have to put down that he's fast. And I'm going to underline that because he is super fast. And even in the book, it was showing us how super fast he is. It always looks like that sign is growing out of my head. It says you are my sunshine because I wanted you to see that. Okay, so he is a rabbit. Do you know what another term for a bunny, a rabbit, and starts with an H? A hare. We'll put that word up there too, just in case you wanted to get fancy. I think we're good. We have a lot of ideas on that stuff that we already know, our background knowledge about Easter and about the Easter Bunny and about the holiday, about the season, and about a little bit about the book, because the book helped us with a few little things. Sorry, I keep watching Gus, what he's doing here. So with our web that we created, we're going to use that web, and I'm going to come up with an idea for a story. If it doesn't match your story, does it matter? No, because everybody's story is going to be different. It's all about what we think and how we're going to create a trap. But I thought that you would like to have, if you're struggling with this, a little bit of an idea of how you can make this work. Okay? So we're going to take this top layer down just because the nook is small. I'm going to put it down here on the floor where I can see it. And you always have to make sure that you have your plan near you so that when you're writing your story, that you can come up with, if you're getting stuck, you can look down at your plan and go, oh, I'm going to talk about the chocolate now, or something like that. Now, I think I'm going to start off the night before. I kind of have to, because that's when I'm going to be setting up my trap. And you can't set it up Easter morning because it's too late. He's already been there. Okay, so what I always say is one of the most important things when you're writing a story is remembering to do that first sentence as a sentence that's going to catch the person who you're writing for and who's reading your story. Remember the no one day. Do not start with one day, because it isn't one day. It doesn't just happen any particular day. This is happening at a specific time of year. So please don't start with one day. I don't even know if I could pick up any book that we have. Let's see. Let's do a little test. Who is Melvin Bubble? Let's see what he says. Let's see. I bet you they don't start with one day. This is Melvin Bubble. No one day. Let me pull out. Let's do nothing. What are we gonna do now, Frankie? I don't know, Sal. See, they're trying to catch you. They're asking us questions. They're trying to get the reader to go, what are they going to do now? So they want you to get into the story. So I'm not going to start with one day. And especially, I'm not going to start with one day because I'm talking about the night before. Don't get caught up on using the easy way out, right? So think about the season. I'm not going to say one snowy night. Let me think. Now, I'm also have to remember I'm doing the beginning of a sentence and it needs to have a capital letter. Many people forget that for some reason. Okay. On a rainy but I'm going to say it's warm. Maybe because I'm praying that it's warm, going to be warm. On a rainy but warm evening, I decided to come up with a plan to catch the Easter Bunny. And I'm actually going to put an exclamation mark after that because that's pretty exciting that I'm going to come up with a plan to catch the Easter Bunny. Now here's one of the things. Remember when we were talking before? Easter Bunny is the name of him. So we have to make sure that we put capital letters on it. Now, you are my sunshine. It's like growing out of my head. Whew, we'll lay it down there for a bit. Okay, on a rainy but warm evening, I decided to come up with a plan to catch the Easter Bunny. Now, I'm not going to use any of the plans that were in the book. Remember, they tried to catch him with a box. They tried to catch him with a tunnel. They tried to catch him with a fake girlfriend. Didn't work. I don't think it would work on you guys either. They tried to catch him with, the dance floor. They wanted to distract him with the dancing and the music. And they also wanted to catch him. Oh, remember where they were shooting the gummy fish out of the Nerf gun? That one's pretty cool. So I don't want to use any of the ideas that Adam Wallace came up with because those are his ideas. And I know there's so many ideas out there in this world that we can use that can be our ideas. I was thinking it would be funny to play a little joke on words. Because remember I said that bunnies and rabbits have another name? Yeah, they're called hares or a hare. And this is also hare, but they're spelled differently. So the hair on our head is H-A-I-R, hair. But the rabbit is H-A-R-E. Maybe I could do a little trick and want him to come get his hair cut and lead him into somewhere. Maybe he wants to get all spiffed up for Easter night. So, here we go. I set up a hair studio to invite him to a session to get all spiffed up for Easter. So can you picture the Easter Bunny coming in? And he's like, I want to get all spiffed up. I should even maybe advertise free bow tie with his hair. A little trim up here. Or maybe a tail fluff. He can get a tail fluff. Or maybe I should be going to the hair studio with him. And getting my hair brushed. Ah, funny. But don't forget, all hair studios are closed. So I have a reason. On a rainy but warm evening, I decided to come up with a plan to catch the Easter Bunny. I set up a hair studio to invite him to a session to get all spiffed up for Easter. So do you see how that beginning kind of makes you want to know what's going to happen next to the Easter Bunny? Keep having something in my throat here. Okay. Now, I need to set up a sign. I set up a sign saying free bow tie and tail fluff with haircut. Are you kidding me? What rabbit, Easter rabbit in particular, would turn that down? A free tail fluff and a bow tie? I think I'm going to get him into my studio. Okay, I need to get another piece of paper because my story is already longer than the one paper. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. See, all because of you guys running around with me, I was able to get another whole pack of paper. There we go. Okay, so I put on my sign that it says free tail fluff and bow tie with purchase. Now, when the Easter Bunny comes to my salon, comma, I will serve him carrots and apple juice. Rabbits like apples too. I'm going to serve him carrots and apple juice to get him comfortable. So what do you think? Can you picture the Easter Bunny coming in? And he's like hopping, and he's sitting there, and he's like, oh, thank you for the carrots and the apple juice. This is so kind of you. He is not going to suspect the fact that I want the basket of goodies and maybe to figure out his magic. So he's sitting in the chair. Now, this is the part I wish I had you guys around here to be able to feel it, like feed in your ideas. When the Easter Bunny comes to my salon, I will serve him carrots and apple juice to get him comfortable. After I do his hair Any ideas? I gotta figure out how to distract him. What if I put some curlers in his hair and put him under that big machine that goes over your head? You know, all the old ladies use those big machines that go over your head, like, while their curlers are on? Like a dryer, I think it is. This is going to be hard to do on my own because it's like I need many hands to try distract him. And maybe, should I offer him relaxation something so he's laying down listening to meditation music just to calm down before the big night? Maybe during that time he'll be putting his basket down and he's like listening, thinking about being on the beach after this holiday. Maybe then I can sneak in. You think? Or at least maybe eat some of the chocolate, because that's a good thing. Well, I'm going to leave it there for a second. And I'm going to wait till I hear some of your stories. And I'm going to go out and talk to my boys and see if they have any really good ideas. That once I have this hair in the hair studio, see, the hair in the hair studio, it's a joke. How am I going to get him focused on something else so I can focus on his goodies? If you have any ideas, send them. And you guys have been amazing sending me pictures of your work and all kinds of wonderful things. You will not believe some of the videos you're going to be getting, because you are going to be singing, you are going to be dancing, you are going to be interacting with some of my favorite people in this whole world. It's going to be pretty cool. So, see you tomorrow. Hope it's good.